now. This is bad.
Wait for the comments. It's been a shaky start.
It's not good at all, is it?
I'm glad someone told us in the comments.
They can hear.
The dogs have been barking in the background.
The dogs have been barking.
Kids have been
it's
running
all gone mad. We got a new microphone.
Speak up, says Arthur. We should have read them before.
We're here. Thank you, everyone.
Charlie voice.
The old views are plummeting.
No sound, you plonkin, says GP.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks, GP.
Thank you, everybody.
He needed that.
Yeah, do you know? He said there's no need to shout.
I'm sorry. It's been a shaky start.
This is thing.
Unlike England.
Did you
like that link?
I did. That was good.
Like that,
we're happy. Yeah. We're happy.
Quite too relaxed, probably.
Too relaxed that we didn't notice the mic was muted. Do you know what? We just go on from it. I'm not starting a whole new video because you know what? Good day from Perth, Southwest Australia. Can you do that in Australian accent?
Good day.
Yeah.
Good day, Mike.
There we go. But we're happy. We're happy in Southwest Australia. We're happy in England and comfortable from start to finish. I think you look at the last game when it was 2-0. I think that was comfortable at the end. This was comfortable all the way through. Yeah,
it didn't have that. It didn't have the pressure of the last game against Germany. It didn't have that trying to get the monkey off our backs. Quite frankly, this after 4 minutes we were a goal ahead, and I could sit down, I could relax, I could enjoy the game, have a few beers as we did.
We did
from start to finish. We were under no real pressure.
It did,
and it was a bit of a walk in the park. If I can say that. A jog in the park. A mild jog. Sprint. Well, I wouldn't say a sprint.
Yeah. It was there was something going on in the park today, and it wasn't a dog.
Make up your mind what it was.
Cocking its leg against a tree. We're really happy. So let's go back. Let's go back to the start.
You sure the lineup? The sound is on now.
The sound's on.
Yeah.
Sancho in the starting lineup. You were pleased. We had a chat.
We did have a chat
10 minutes before. I gave you my lineup.
You did.
He didn't do my lineup.
No, he didn't listen to you.
You gave your lineup, and you said Sancho would be in your lineup.
It's true. It's true. I wanted to see more of Sancho because he's a great player. As I said to you, I think during the game, I think he's only second to Messi in terms of number of assists he's had over the last 3 years, with 40 or so. So a fantastic player. Wanted to see more of him, and he performed. He turned up, particularly in the first half. I thought it was excellent. Yes,
yeah. He was, and I do think. Look, we normally do these reviews very differently because we're on webcam, but we've got two people actually sat next to each other here.
Socially distanced?
No. But we don't think we need to be.
We've been jabbed. I've been jabbed.
Yeah.
And many times.
And he's had the vaccination.
That's true.
So,
there is a screen here. You just can't see it.
Absolutely. Okay. Sometimes I feel if you need to do well in a tournament, someone has to grow into the tournament and get better as each game goes on.
Yes.
I would suggest Raheem Sterling today. Look, in the last game he scored a goal, but I don't think it was a Sterling performance.
Terrible.
But I do feel today. I thought all game up until the point where he went off.
Yeah.
I didn't see how good he was on the bench, but
it was relaxed. He had his feet up on the bench.
Icicles, lollipops.
Yeah.
I thought he was brilliant.
It was brilliant. But he's been our best player overall for the whole tournament. For 4 games. Is it 5 games now we played? Or 4?
I'm losing count. We've been in this championship for so long.
It's the 5th game, I think. Semi-final 6.
That's not social distance. Just touch me arm.
Sorry.
Go on.
We'll sanitize that later. No, but he's been excellent. And he was excellent again today. But he was amongst a lot of excellent players, I thought, today. Kane was fantastic again, leading the line. I don't know, all these naysayers and doubters are going on about Kane and drop him and he's lost a yard of pace and all the rest of it. He's as hungry as anyone. He's world class. You give him chances. He's had 2 chances. He's found the back of the net. He had a fantastic left foot shot as well.
A great shot.
With a great save from the keeper.
And when he hit that shot, what did you say?
I don't know. What did I say?
Oh, you said I'm going to the toilet. No. You said he strikes the ball as well as De
Bruyne. He hits the ball as cleanly as De Bruyne does, and De Bruyne is world class, as good as anyone. And Kane is in that league. He absolutely strikes it fantastically. So, yeah, I mean, we've had some beers. We've mucked up the audio for the first time. Not this time, hopefully.
We got more than beers.
You had a mojito.
I had a mojito.
He didn't know what a mojito
was. I had a mojito.
He should be embarrassed. I don't know. Well,
it's called a mojito, apparently, or a mosquito.
Never had one.
I've never had one.
It's a Philistine.
And so I had beers and a mojito. It sounds like a bit like a fajita. Anyway, that doesn't matter.
That doesn't matter.
That doesn't matter. 2 goals from Harry Kane.
2 goals from Harry Kane. 2 assists from Luke Shaw down the left.
He wasn't Luke Shaw good.
No, absolutely fantastic. Getting forward, bombing forward on that left-hand side, full of energy. Still looks a little bit overweight to me, but he gets forward. He puts in a fantastic ball. And Kane again on the end of it for 2 goals again. Brilliant.
Maybe that explains where Chilwell is. Someone's seen Chilwell. Maybe Luke Shaw ate Chilwell.
Perhaps.
I don't know.
Answers on a postcard.
Okay. Well, listen. I think Saka would have played today had he not have been poorly.
Yes.
Which gave Sancho his chance. I'm done with trying to predict what Southgate's going to do next, because actually he can switch the team around at any point. And you know what? He's absolutely earned that right.
Yeah.
And I mean, this is great. I mean, we had, we were lucky enough to be sat here and, and have company and whatnot. But this is brilliant. And I really do feel excited by what I've seen. And clean sheets. How many clean sheets have we had?
5 in a row. 6 for the game pre-tournament. And I think the 5 is the most anyone's ever had in the Euros. I think 2 other teams have had 4, and England had matched that up until today, but now 5 clean sheets in a row. Unprecedented. Can we go all the way? Not conceding a goal. How about that?
Well, I mean, and it's the thing, and at some point you've got to say, so Germany were poor for Germany, a poor German team. And we're going to say that Ukraine were poor. But how long do we keep saying that? But I'll tell you what, we'll record a video for tomorrow on the Forum channel. We'll discuss how England can do, and we'll discuss Denmark and stuff like that. But you know what? I think we had a toughish group, and we've sort of, come through that. And it doesn't really matter, because these other teams are falling by the wayside, which we'll discuss tomorrow. Pick out a few performers for me that, I don't care if you've mentioned them, just a couple that maybe we haven't touched on.
Sure.
Maybe the midfield access, something like that.
Yeah, I thought Rice was really good.
That's a good thing to say on this channel.
It is. I thought I'd get a few likes for that. No, I thought Phillips is a bit quieter today in the middle. I don't think quite as dominant as he has been. Mount was really good, I thought, today, coming back into the team. He's obviously had 10 days layoff, isolating whatever he's been doing, and he was really good defensively, and also good going forward as well. So, and got the assist from the corner for Henderson's first goal for England after 50-odd caps.
Yes.
Don't forget that.
He did get the assist. I know, because Gio was texting me saying Rice has got an assist. Mount's got an assist.
Yes.
Which was key to our bet, which didn't come in anyway.
What bet was that?
Well, England to win, Mount to get an assist, and both teams to score. So obviously, but it's fine. You
can't have it all.
It's fine. You know what I mean?
It's true.
What's $5,000 between friends?
Friends.
You know what I mean?
A lot.
It wasn't really. It wasn't anything like it.
No.
But it was really, really good. And I think Maguire as well. You're now seeing a player who's getting fitter again with every game.
Yeah.
And I thought some of his passing out from the back and some of his vision was outstanding.
It's true. Excellent passing out the back, dominant in the air, in defence, and also for his goal as well. Completely bossed it, came forward, smashed it in from Shaw's cross. Yeah, Maguire, Mings can count himself unlucky, frankly, not continuing. But the performances Maguire's had, you can see why is, Gareth's first, on Gareth's first team. On starting 11 is the word I'm trying to say, Mr. Cable.
That is the one.
That's the word I'm after.
That's what we're looking for.
Yes.
I think as well, sort of looking at that, there's a lot of factors here. Harry Kane getting back on the scoring in a scoring vein and a vein of form that's going to really see him look to perhaps challenge that golden boot. We'll discuss that. We'll discuss that in the next video, certainly. Certainly he felt comfortable enough, Southgate, to not bring Grealish on, and I think that's an interesting one, because there's a lot of people clamouring for his inclusion.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's bad news for Grealish, because I think what that probably means is Southgate will use him when he needs when he needs something from the game. It's cruise control. It's no problem. He's going to bring on Rashford. He's going to bring on Henderson. He's not bringing in those guys when he's chasing the game.
Yes.
So I think that's probably quite good news for Grealish. I think probably less good news for Foden, who is probably not going to feature again in this tournament. I know that's quite a big statement there. But
it is, isn't it? Goodness.
Well,
who would have thought that at the beginning? Someone would be saying that going to semi-finals, that Foden potentially won't be finishing. featuring any further in the
tournament. You've got to grab your chance. You've got to grab your chance. Okay. Sterling's grabbed his chance. He really has. I thought, as I say, I thought he was outstanding today.
Yeah.
I thought when Saka played, I thought he grabbed his opportunity. Grealish clearly, he's getting assists and is absolutely grabbing every opportunity that's afforded to him. And you can say that. So come on. Sorry.
About right back. We're doing a right back. You weren't happy with Walker there. Trippier came in. Again, you were surprised that Walker started. You called Trippier to start from the beginning, and he didn't. Are we got a bit of a problem at right back?
Well, I on this channel, obviously, you don't know being a you're not a turncoat. You weren't once a West Ham fan and became a Crystal Palace fan. You've always been a Crystal Palace fan, but not being somebody that I have a reputation for not liking right backs. Basically, whatever right back we get, I'm not happy with. Obviously, I am happy with Soufal now, sure. But and I just seem to have a little thing about right backs, and I don't. I just thought in the Champions League final, I thought Reece James was outstanding. And I think Kyle Walker's got deficiencies.
Yes.
I think there's some really good defensive rescue attempts he's done. I think he's great against that far post and clearing the ball. When the ball loops over the centre halves, he manages to head it. Well, I think he could clear it. I think he's there. I think he can calmly sort of chest it to the goalkeeper. I think there's a lot about his game, but I think he lacks some basic techniques. And if you looked at the Champions League final where Walker played and Reece James played, and you were an alien or whoever, they wouldn't understand. They wouldn't understand the fundamentals of association football anyway. But if you were an alien,
it's not a good example.
No, if you were somebody that wasn't aware, you hadn't watched football for 10 years, and then you were just going to turn around and say which of these is the best right back that England have available, you'd say Reece James.
Sure.
And so I do have a bit of a problem there. He does give the ball away a little bit too much. But I am getting to the point now where, look, without being funny, we're here. We've got to discuss the game, and we've got to be nuanced and have various different opinions on it. However, I'm aware I don't want to overly criticise what is a winning formula. But if it were me, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't start him.
No,
I can see that. For me, yes, I probably wouldn't either. However, I can see why Gareth does. He's very, very fast. He makes up for Stones and Maguire.
Gareth's fast.
So I've heard.
That's really quick manager.
Plus Walker as well. He's also quick.
Yes,
Perhaps not as quick as Gareth.
Yeah.
But he does make up for Stones and Maguire's deficiencies in the speed department. So he's very good at covering that, and getting back and covering that position. But technically going forward, Trippier, Reece James, better putting a dead ball across. So I can see why you have reservations about Walker right back.
Absolutely. Can you see what major? Morning 40.
I
think that's the thing.
You're going to break into song, Major, because
he is, and I think that's I think that is all part of it, really. Which is we've had it's been my daughter's birthday party today. The gazebo's up in the garden. All the kids were watching the football in the gazebo, and they were raucous.
They were loving it. They were England's. It's coming home, singing away. Far more raucous than we were, frankly. We were laid back, having a beer.
Yeah,
and just
and a mosquito.
Called it.
But the kids were loving it, and I can feel a national fervour coming on.
Yeah,
which feeds into Major's Sweet Caroline and whatnot.
Yeah,
and I just
rightly so.
Feel good factor,
rightly
right?
So we've been locked away for 18 months. We've been trapped. We've been locked down. Loss of jobs and all the rest of this awful virus that's been going around. We need a bit of good news, a bit of spirits lifted. Why shouldn't we believe? Whether we do it or not, it's lovely to dream. It's lovely to have that ambition. And being in the semi-finals again for the second tournament running. Who's this?
He's saying happy birthday to Chloe. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You had a good day. Paintballing earlier.
You didn't get
that's about 30 quid, by the way, just so as you know.
In paintball.
That's an expensive thing, paintball. Anyway,
we don't need to know about that. He wasn't doing paintball, but he did get shot.
I got shot. I got shot. I was there purely from a photographic purpose. I was there to take some pictures. I got shot. And at one point, I went mad. Lots of that.
Yeah.
And I got shot,
you did get shot
in the back by my own daughter. At about a metre range, and she hit me, which I got to say is the sort of accuracy we saw
from Harry Kane.
Today.
Ruthless in front of goal. Ruthless.
He's back on it, right?
He is back on it, absolutely. I never doubted for 1 minute, quite frankly.
Didn't you?
No, I didn't. No. All these naysayers, get him off. He's lost a yard. He's not hungry. I was saying to you during the game, you mark my words, Harry Kane will want that golden boot.
You did. We discussed that enough. But do you not think? And you say naysayers.
Yeah.
If he's having a crap game, are you not allowed to say Harry Kane's playing poorly here? Maybe we should get him up. Do you not think he played poorly in the first 2 or 3 games?
I don't know about poorly. He didn't have the balls into him.
I agree.
He was isolated as an isolated figure. I don't think he had a poor game. I just think he wasn't involved terribly, and he isn't that flamboyant, fast striker that's going to make those darting runs. He's going to wait for the ball to come into him. He's going to drop back and get involved slightly more in the play. And I didn't think. Yes, he was quiet against either the first or second game. I thought the third game against Czech Republic, he was far better actually. So I mean, Kane is a world-class finisher, and I'm not surprised he's got 3 goals. I wouldn't be surprised he went on and got the golden boots. For me, he's the first name on the team sheet.
No, absolutely. Yeah, look, and he's going to be going for it. I mean, look. So all in all, I mean, this is a fantastic occasion. Look, I don't want to dwell too much on the fact that Ukraine were crap, but Ukraine were crap. They didn't have any answer, as you mentioned during the game. They weren't pressing at all.
No,
they didn't seem to have an awful lot of desire. Their best chance seems to come from us making errors.
Yes. Yeah.
So, and would you say they were the worst?
They were the worst of all the teams that went through. They were the least of the 8 teams, the lowest of the 4 third-place teams that went through. Lost 2 of their 3 games in the group stage, only 3 points. They were very poor, and you could see that. So they shouldn't. I think Adina said as we were watching, she's a bit disappointed for them, but you don't need to be. They're lucky to be there, quite frankly. They were the lowest of the third-place teams to qualify. Lucky to be there. They got a good hammering, and they deserve to get a good hammering. They were very poor for me.
Deserved to get a thoroughly good thrashing. A good pasting.
Yeah.
Some might say.
You should say.
A thoroughly good pasting.
He did say.
I did say. So there we go. I mean, this is marvelous. I'm in a very, very good mood. So I'm sorry. I am sorry. I already know him, which is why I've not introduced him. This is my friend, David. Sorry.
We're not that friendly.
No, we're not. We're spraying with.
Where's some? Don't spray me with that. What is that?
I don't know. James, thanks for the £2, my friend. This is Marcus. This is my friend. That's it. He's a Crystal Palace fan. He's a very, very good friend of mine. He's a nice guy. Yes, it is. Yes, down under Mick.
Flash.
Down under Mick.
Yes, he is.
It's Marcus. Yes. James. Bless you. Based on paintball pellet. Thank you. It probably does. Honestly. Honestly. Yeah, oh my goodness. I'll tell you. The guy said so. Someone dropped their hopper of right. Says it was like 500 in this thing. So you're looking at about 40 quid's worth of paintball and stuff. And he drops it on the floor. He said, you can't put that back in the game. You can't put that back in the gun, mate. It might have some dust in it. We'll have to clean out the gun. I said, hold on a second, mate. I said, I'm giving you 600 quid here. I can tell you now. You can dust off the gun.
How much for a new gun?
You know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I mean? You dust off the gun, right? Let's go in. I said, kids, get on your hands and knees and pick up every little one.
Sort of lick them.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Where's me injury? Got an injury somewhere.
Don't pander to him.
I can't actually. I say, I can't.
He wasn't even playing. He's still.
I wasn't even playing. But listen, James, that's very, very kind of you. All right. Just quickly, I'll tell you what we'll do. Gonzo has a friend. Yeah, I've paid him. I paid him. Listen, I'll tell you what I'll do. That's our review. We're going to go and record a video on the forum channel tomorrow. Don't forget, we do have 2 channels, so please do subscribe to both. Sorry about the sound on this.
David M's asked me a question. What do I think of Patrick Vieira?
That's what we'll do tomorrow.
That's a different video.
We'll do that tomorrow.
Tune in tomorrow, David.
I don't want to know about your nasty Crystal Palace stuff.
I'm not going to rise to that.
What did Marcus think? Of when equals there.
Actually, bloody good. And I'll tell you something else, Simon. If you go to the 4th episode and about 28 minutes in, you will see me, my brother Edward, and my father in there. So go and watch episode 4. I think it's episode 4, and you'll see me in there. It's only about 2 seconds, but it's just before the semi-final against Watford, I think.
Oh. Sorry.
Gonzo's dropped off.
Did I miss something?
He's very rude.
Did I miss something?
I did very much enjoy it.
It's coming home, lads.
I hope
it's
so.
Coming home. It's coming home. not Patrick Vieira. He's from France.
He's from France, yeah.
He's sort of going.
I'm not convinced of Patrick Vieira either.
Anyway, well, join us tomorrow. We're going to carry on chatting now. Thank you. Sorry about the sound. I'll actually edit it and chop the quiet bit off the front. It don't matter to you lot because you're the ones, you're the stalwarts, you're the lovely people who have decided to stick around anyway. And do you know what? Bless you. If those of you for not switching off and thinking, hold on, these guys have got no sound on, for actually laughing at us and thinking, when will these nutters realise? Very much appreciate. Good time to be an England fan. And a good time to be a West Ham fan.
And a Crystal Palace fan as well. There we are.
Ouch! I got shot. I got shot. He just slapped me on the back.